and welcome to Indulge. Today we have someone who can make music with just about anything, be it spoons, glasses, plates, water drums, tire tubes. You just have to think of a thing and he can make music with it. And for the first time, he has composed the full soundtrack of a Hindi film called Atkan Chatkhan. Joining me is the renowned percussionist Shivamani. Hi Shiva.
Hi, namaste, hello, vanakkam, assalamu alaikum, praise the Lord. Ram Shivamani.
Hi,
Hi,
Shivamani.
how are you?
Hi. I'm good. And what a lovely way to open the interview with some music.
Your introduction was so, suitable. Whatever I touch, the sound, and that's true. Sound is everywhere. And just put that as a music and we'll enjoy.
And
Yes.
congratulations for Atkan Chatkhan. I think it has been
Thank you very
received
much.
very well, and also because it's not just the story about the children, but also about music and how music transcends, class, boundaries, everything. So tell me what really, drew you to the film, to the subject, and why did you agree to do it?
See, Ganesh Acharya ji has brought the dance master. He brought a director home, and he said this movie is going to be like your kind of story. You listen the story and then you decide what you do, what you want me to do. Okay. When I heard the story and he touched my heart, the director, and I was just seeing my childhood for my journey. And I immediately agreed for this movie. And because this is based on percussion and a great motivational movie, and it's amazing. And yeah.
Like you said, it's based on like a little bit close to what you went through your life. And since you, come from a musical family, your father also was a drummer. So somewhere
Yeah.
was it like, you were introduced to music at a very young age. So was it like a natural thing for you to just pick up, anything and start playing and choose to be a drummer?
Yeah, actually, that 9 months I was in my mom's home. I'm doing my riyaz, and my father didn't realize I'm going to be a percussion drummer. And when I came out, I realized my father is a musician.
Okay.
And then God has planned already. Actually, not only for me, everyone He planned what is their life, how they're going to go through all. So I accept that, and there's only one in my life I took a big step of my music as a percussionist. And music needs not only rhythm, you need harmony, you need to understand music. So that all I did my years when I was childhood, learning harmonium, violin, and I have to thank my father. He was dead against in the beginning how Gudu went through in this movie. Appa never allowed me to touch his drum kit, and I get really worried why he is not allowing me to. I want to play like him. When my papa plays, my body goosebumps, like I feel something special. And then Appa realized I have music. And then he introduced another drummer, Noel Grant, sir. And then Billy Cobham, Tula Gurtu, sir, and Luis Pragasam, and Zakir Hussain, sir. These people all my influence. And Appa's dream, I'm working hard for that. And music is my life. So this movie is perfect to soothing, and I love melodies. So in this movie, I got a chance to do a nice melody, not at all electronics, no synth. Nowadays, all all the electronics, kids.
Yeah.
So this is a of jazz, earthy, it's raw, instruments I used: harmonium, vocal, flute,
mm,
and the subject also is completely directed me. He locked me. I
mm,
cannot use this instrument, that instrument, lots of restriction, but I did with my God's blessing. Yeah.
mm, mm. But Shiva, tell me something. What took you so long to compose, turn composer for a film completely, and that to a mainstream Hindi film?
It's not. I played so many hits songs of Hindi film,
Yes.
so many hit songs, and
Mm,
it's not late for composing, or God has written the
mm,
time for everyone.
mm,
So this movie, yes, as a percussion main.
mm,
That's why director felt what he wants to take from me through percussion, what I can do,
mm,
and so that is all. Everything come together on in my way, and what I learned from my childhood. I used all the technique, and I have to thank my wife,
mm,
Runa.
mm,
Um,
mm,
uh, Shivamani, and she's a amazing child prodigy. She's a great singer. Ustad Rajkumar Rizvi Saab daughter,
mm,
and she's main in this complete entire movie for me, as my wife, as my assistant,
mm.
and so, and beautiful, and she wrote also in this movie. First time she did lyrics, Data
Yeah,
Shakti De.
yeah, Tata Shakti Day. Yes, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me, how
See,
did you
that is
manage
all.
to
Yeah.
get Big B to sing for the song? What did you tell him? How did you convince him?
What I didn't tell my director also who's going
Hmm,
to sing this song. Only track singer they were just keeping
hmm,
in the mind, and then I tried how to reach Bachchan Saab, and finally my doctor friend knows him very well.
hmm,
So I asked his help, and doctor helped me, Mr.
hmm,
Bujang Pai.
hmm,
He just given his direct email ID, and I sent the email.
hmm, hmm,
Sir, I'm a big fan of you, and when I'm composing this song, I was in my mind,
hmm,
and
hmm,
please sing for me. And I said,
hmm,
and then I got a mail, please send the song, and then he sang the song. It's
hmm.
like that, and amazing. He's Amitabh Bachchan sir is not like a ordinary. It's very special people in this earth,
Yeah, yeah.
because his father is a great poet, and it's a whole family, and he's phenomenal
Hmm,
human.
hmm,
Yes,
hmm. Also,
and
tell
then
me. Hmm, hmm.
Hari Haran, he accepted to sing. Soni
Okay.
Nigam, and the little girl first debut in the film. She already national award winner,
Hmm,
Uttara Unikrishnan from
hmm,
South.
hmm,
He
hmm,
sang for the Lydian voice.
hmm, hmm,
And all put together, director Shiv Hari, I have to thank, and Vishaka Singh,
hmm,
I have to thank them, and the whole team. Yes.
hmm, hmm, hmm. Very interesting.
And yes, tell me, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Also, what about Lydian? Because he's also very, very popular. He's world renowned because he's such a prodigy.
Yeah.
And why did you
When
think
I when
of
I
casting him? Like
when I
you.
met, I spoke to director sir when the story was, he was telling who's going to be the kids, and you should have a real musician.
Hmm,
So I introduced to director to Lydian, and the drummer Apu, Sam
hmm,
Devasi son,
hmm,
and the director liked the Lydian look that time, 9 years back, and then he has done a wonderful job, and in between the shooting was happening,
hmm,
he become more popular in his own thing achievement, and so I'm very proud of him, because I know him from childhood, the age of 3, and
hmm,
when I met him in the
hmm,
music store,
hmm,
yeah, I showed some technique, I blessed him,
hmm,
and as up to their father and mother
hmm,
who
hmm.
brought, and yeah.
Talking about your journey itself and how you were telling that your father really didn't want you to pick up the drums, but you did. And then, somewhere I read that, it was actually S.P. Balasubramaniam who used to give a little slot during his shows to you to perform. So can you tell me a little bit about how did that journey begin and how did you take it forward from there?
I used to take food when my holiday times from the school. I go to studio.
Mm-hmm.
So we watch recordings and the background score, and so every time when I go to studio, I started playing there and play,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, then my father met with the accident. I went as a substitute.
Okay.
The composer K.V. Mahadevan and Puranji sir, they accept me and they encourage me, they bless me. And then the composer said to my father, bring Shivamani also along with you, let them play with us from the age of 11. And then they had one show, I played the Sholay song. And the Balu sir was singing. Balu sir asked my father, I'm taking your son for my road shows. Balu sir, he showed me the world to me. And he guided. I learned, what I learned from him, the kindness and the discipline and the respect others. And that beautiful. He's my professor and he's my college. And then every music director started calling me because I'm playing with S.P. Balasubramanian. The drummer is playing very good, Anandan San. So I played for Raja sir and then M.S. Viswanathan sir. In South, Balan is always with us. His music is surround us. The way he sang for how many languages.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to say he's my godfather. S.P. Balasubramanian.
Also, you have worked with so many music directors across, not just in South but also in Hindi films and all of that. Were you welcomed in Hindi films when you went? Because recently also I think there has been talk about how there is a wide divide between Hindi films and South Indian film industry. But what has your experience been?
See, people are there, South Indian, North Indian, and music is like a banyan tree. In that banyan tree is Panchamda is there, Ilayaraja is there, Shivamani is there, Ranjit Bharat is there, Zakir Bhai is there, everyone, A.R. Rahman is there, everyone. It's a one, the note, 7 notes. In that, God has given to each person a gift. The way you touch, everything looks same, but the way you move your keys, the sound, nadam comes. So we never thought this is a North Indian or South Indian. It's a music. Music, no language. So, yeah. And I believe in that. Yes. I'm a big fan of Panchamda. And my dream, I want to play for him, but I couldn't do. But I was following all his songs because I have to play the stage with S.P. Balasubramanian sir. So who's playing the main drummer for Panchamda, Franco Bhai? I treat like he's my guru because I follow his style because he's the one Omaria song played. And I have to repeat the sound, the way of the pickups for Balu sir, kacheris, and Balu sir always enjoys because the originality. I do that exact break how they played the song. So that Balu sir really love and always is appreciated from the stage. And so there's no different South Indian, North Indian, all. It's all one music. Yes.
Also, tell
When
me.
Roja, when Roja song came, Chinna Chinna Asai.
Yeah.
So everybody loves that song.
Hmm.
So everybody loved it, and it's like a reach. All the there's no language,
Hmm.
only music stands.